Foldable paper. You might get your computer out of your wallet and unfold it, and that's your computer. When you're done, you're going to fold it back up and put it back away. So this is happening at Arizona State University, flexible electronic paper. Anybody heard of Peapod?
Yes.
Do you have to go to the grocery store to get groceries?
No.
You don't. Well, they deliver it to your door?
Yes.
I'm trying to get them to deliver it to my dinner table, already ready.
You have to order the pre-made stuff.
That's right.
It's here. Sorry, Martha.
It's here. Virtual worlds. But on the other hand, you can go to your desk and put together, put on the big globe there, and you can go shopping anywhere you want to go shopping. You don't have to do it here. And furthermore, you're going to be able to touch what you want to see and see if it's what you really want. Virtual reality technologies, oh my, look at the date, 2010. Incidentally, the book by Michio Kaku was written prior to the 2020 Workplace book, because he's actually going out to 2100. But the first part of the book is to 2030. 2010. Wow. This blows me down. How many of you are in training? I spoke to a couple of you this morning. And incidentally, corporations who laid off all their trainers are starting to hire them back. All right? But we can start to teach scientists, we can start to teach medical people what it's going to be like when they go into my brain and have to do surgery. And they can feel what they're going to feel. They're going to understand what they're going against. It'll feel the same way, and they'll be able to do this and practice before they do the surgery. Wow. The United States Army has developed an omnidirectional treadmill. You can go any way, any direction you want. You can even drop to the floor. It's amazing. And putting the four walls here, as you see them, are actually alive. So we can train people, not only for this kind of work, but it's an omnidirectional, and we can put the four walls together, and we can put these people in any kind of situation we want. Matter of fact, Forward Motion is working right now, I'm kidding, to have a four-walled place where you can go in and do your interview. When we go to the doctor, it's going to look different. Meet your doctor. It's an improvement. Yeah, I like that he's short. Going to the doctor, having your doctor come, and the person over here, there's a person here, and she has something that she puts in her ear, and she talks to the doctor, who probably isn't a real person at all, but has all the information about her, what's going on in her body, and for most common kinds of things can give a prescription and get her all fixed up. So we won't need to go very far to go to the doctor, and it'll be easier, and I don't know how that'll integrate into we better not go to the ACA. Okay. All right. But medical care is going to change dynamically. What we see here is an MRI machine today. This is a handheld. These two pieces in your hand, the tricorder from the Enterprise, you know, we're going to be able to imagine what this is going to be doing for third world countries. What about in your living room? It's going to change medicine dramatically soon. Let's talk, please, about nanotechnology. Bitty computers. Remember the atoms? Not too long, they're 2.5 atoms wide as a transistor. We're going to be able to train little computers to go into our bloodstream and fix things. We're going to be able to be diagnosed and fixed soon in your lifetime. We're going to be able to go in and change DNA sequencing. We'll get there in just a minute. Your body will be monitored many times every day, all day. We'll know, you know, you're going to have a heart attack in 2 hours. You need to go report to such. Wow. We're going to know ahead of time. It's going to be monitored constantly. Now, that would have put a hamper on my teen years with regard to my folks, you know, if they knew everything that was. Now, this is a pill Now, I don't know if you've had an endoscopy or a colonoscopy, but I think I'd rather swallow that than what they asked me to swallow the day before. Yeah, for sure. And pretty amazing, there's a camera in here that as it goes through its paces can tell them everything they need to know. And when did that happen? 2006. Wow. So what about aging? I don't know what this is going to do to Social Security. It's a little scary. But you're easily going to live past 100. At least your children are likely to. Well past. Now, you can go to deathclock.org. Anybody heard of that? It's death-clock.org. And you can put in all the information about you, and it'll tell you your expiration date. And I went in, I did it honestly. I did it completely honestly. Weight, height, the whole, I didn't even say I'm 5 foot, because I'm not quite. And I put it in there, and they calculate your BMI, and it comes out, and it says I'm going to live till I'm 84 years old. Oh, okay. Well, I've got over a quarter of a century now. That's something to think about, isn't it? And I'm going to be able to be pretty well based on what's going on. Well, then I thought, well, what happens if I lose 50 pounds? I'm going to live a lot longer. And I thought to myself, I don't think I want to lose weight. I mean, those aren't the years I want to live. If they're going to give me my 20s back, yeah, maybe so, but we're going to conquer this. And the biomarkers of aging and disease aging at the University Club in New York City, seeking biomarkers, a one-day conference in 2007. Again, it's a continuum. We're headed there. It's not going to all of a sudden happen. It's happening. And it's happening so slowly that we're not aware of it in our day-to-day world. But it's happening at light speed outside of that. So, how are we stacking up for 2030? Are we kind of like closer than we might like to think? So what are the game changers? Because when I sat here and I thought, how can I come here and bring value to you? What I think we need to do is know what the game changers are, so we know what to watch, and then figure out where the jobs are going to be based on the game changers. Remember demography? Demography is going to be the game changer. Huge game changer. So we know that. What are we going to watch? Well, one thing to watch is Gen Y, the millennials. They're 27 years old. They waited 5 years longer to have children, so they're just now getting there. We don't know if they're going to buy their house. Are they going to rent something? Are they going to live in a high-rise downtown? They want their house out in the country. We don't know how they're going to spend their money. Everybody's waiting. Are they going to want to go to a store and say, okay, I think I'd like this, and then they're going to go find a better deal on the internet? Or are they going to want it right then and there? We really don't know yet. Something to watch. So, we want to watch Gen Y, where they're going to live, how they spend their money. We want to watch the world workforce. Where is the workforce?